Hello traders, and welcome back to Grok Trade. Carolina Lezon here with Grok Trade, a graduate student of the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. It is Wednesday, February 22nd of 2012, and check this out. We had a little down day here on Wall Street today with the S&P down 0.33%, Nasdaq down 0.52%, the Dow down 0.21%, Russell's down 0.82%, and the banks down 1.95%, leading the markets lower here today. The Q's down 0.46% and Apple down 0.35%. So let's take a look at our Q's chart and let's see what happened here today, and also let's analyze it here a little bit so that you have a better understanding what's happening right at this point in time, okay? So let's take a look at this here. Check this out. Look where we've been here for quite a while. As you can see, we're finding a really nice area of support right here at the 8 moving average, which we talked about for quite a while. And it's right here in green, and it's sitting right at about 63.14. So that is this green line that you see on my chart as the 8 moving average. So we are finding a really nice support at the 8 moving average, and we keep bouncing off of it, closing higher and right above the 8 moving average, which means that we are still bullish according to the 8 moving average. We keep staying above it, which means that again we are bullish. But check this out. We made that high of 63.86 back on February 15th, and then we pull back down a little bit further away from the high, and yesterday we made a new high of 63.89, and we never busted through it, and we never closed the day higher, which means that we are struggling right here at this area of resistance at this point in time. And then yesterday we busted over it here a little bit, stayed above it for quite a little bit, and then pulled back down, finishing the day lower and closing the day way below that high and that area of resistance right here, and as well as we bounce off of that 8 moving average and close the day above it, which means that we are in a consolidation mode right now at resistance. At the top of the rally, we've had a pretty nice rally here for quite some time, and now we are consolidating at the top of the rally. And check this out. Look at the MACD. See how perfect that little trend line is here? We hit that trend line that I put on this chart some time ago, and we pull back down, pointing south here again on our MACD, which means that we are continuing lower, getting closer and closer to the 0 line on the MACD. So here on our Q's chart, we are consolidating. We are forming a high base, I would say, at the top of the rally, and we are pointing lower. We're pointing south on the MACD, which is not a confirmation. So something is happening here that I really want you to pay close attention to. All right, so that is very important. That's a very important piece of information right here for you, the MACD. So keep your eye on this guy really closely. And then what you need to do tomorrow, you need to again watch the high of February 15th, which was at the 63.86 mark, and then also watch that 8 moving average here, which is at about 63.14, because if we ever break through that 63.14 and then close below it on a pretty decent volume, then we could be in trouble, okay? Because there's a big drop in here, the big gap to that next area of support, so we could drop big time, okay? We could be bleeding. So that is a significant area of support I want you to pay close attention to, 63.14, okay? And then the next area of support down here would be at about 62.12, and then you'll have all other areas of support down here. And then also pay close attention to the MACD to look for confirmation. And as you can see, we have some dissipating volume at this moment. We are trading on a pretty small volume, which is normal in the consolidation period. So we are trading on small volume and low volume below the average. So I would like to see a little spike in volume if we ever go below the 8 moving average and try to stay below it. Okay, so that's what you need to pay close attention to tomorrow. So you at least you have some scenarios to look for, and hopefully all the information here helps. And yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to send those in to me and type those in and post them below the video, and I'll do my best to get back to you and answer those for you. Alright, so have a wonderful day.